the anniversary of Helene involves an unfortunate, very tragic impact of that predecessor rain event from the storm. With that, we do want to turn to the town of Lake Lure, which has been so hard at work for the last several months here, trying to get its lifeblood back open. That is the lake itself. This is a town that really revolves its local economy around recreation and the lake. And unfortunately, the lake is still choked with storm debris and it cannot reopen. So the effort to get things back to normal has been pretty monumental. And we spoke with officials there about why they are finally starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Overlooking Lake Lure's ongoing work zone.
Right here where all the storm debris piles were at, we had to go through each pile, you know, making sure that nobody was in there. Somebody found that American flag. And
signs of persistence amid months of grueling work.
they unfolded it and just stuck it in the ground, and all the workers here have just kind of left it.
And to this day, there are also stark reminders of what the town went through 1 year ago.
So the river was going around this home here. You had storm debris getting piled up in these trees.
Lake Lure Fire Chief Dustin Wakehaster says following the initial overwhelming rescue response during Helene,
I've lost count of the number of people that our guys have helped and the number of rescues that we've had to perform.
The task of rebuilding that followed has been just as monumental.
One of my favorite things about living in Western North Carolina is I think that folks are they're real tough people, they're real resilient, and but aside from that is they're good neighbors. You know, they're going to help each other out when it matters.
On the main drag, the constant sound of dump trucks hauling storm debris and silt from the lake has been the soundtrack of the town, day after day, month after month.
They were here early in October and have been here 7 days a week, 12 hours a day since then.
Mayor Carol Pritchett says crews have removed more than 1 million cubic yards of material, bringing them within weeks of a long-awaited milestone, the completion of dredging and the start of bringing the water level back up this spring.
The water would be up to about where we're standing.
As the lake's water is their economy's literal lifeblood.
Our product really here is the lake. It has severely compromised our tourism ability.
Pritchett says they've focused on other draws in the area that can sustain them through the seasons ahead.
But golfing is great here year-round.
Yeah.
Okay. The leaves, and to looking at this is like a holiday destination for Thanksgiving and Christmas for people coming, and so we're ready for that too. So.
And while they rebuild the lake,
DEQ and dam safety, and everybody recognizes our infrastructures are 100 years old in this town.
The town is also getting ready for any disasters of the future.
That the water might overtop the dam, and everybody said repeatedly, that won't happen in a million years, but it did. And so I think everybody recognizes now our climate is a little bit different than it used to be.
Wakehaster says the town is also upgrading communications equipment to address one of the main issues he says his crews faced during Helene.
We got the mobile Starlinks. We're making improvements in our cell phone coverage and our internet here in town, trying to build it back more resilient.
He says they've put in the work and will be ready to meet the next challenge should it come. A long road back, but Wakehaster says the community remains unwavering, as persistent as the symbol of hope rescued from the wreckage of the storm.
There's a brighter day still ahead of us, and we're gonna build this area back. We're gonna do the best that we can for the town and get this community back to the way it was, or better.
A really resilient community there. So the town is telling us that they hope to have that debris removal done by the end of next month. Then they will start to refill the lake. By March, they hope to have enough water for those rowing crews to come back for spring training. And then by May, what they call full pond, which will be the level that they would need to bring the public back. Colin, as you can see, it's getting a little bit turbulent here, so we're going to send it back to you. I'm going to get to a drier spot, and I'll see you for the 7 o'clock stream on WCNC+.
We'll see you then. And we will be live all week from Western North Carolina. Over the coming days, you'll see stories of survivors. We'll check in on the progress, just like we did in Lake Lure, and check on what still needs to be done as they prepare for future endeavors. You can watch throughout the week here on WCNC Charlotte and our streaming platform, WCNC Plus. Don't forget about that either.